Hey y'all, so we bought an RV. We're gonna try and get her all prettied up and running good. I don't even know what I'm supposed to say to the camera right now. Some kind of intro or something. I don't know. Me and Chloe bought an RV. I'm just recording, making little YouTube videos so my family can watch. So if you're not part of my family and you're watching this is pretty embarrassing. But I don't know. I'm just making videos because I'm all the way in Alaska. All my family's in Tennessee. Don't really get to talk much, don't get to see me much, so I figured if I record videos and make like a whole YouTube series out of this RV, maybe other people would like watching it, or my family's definitely gonna love it. They'll be able to see me get this thing all pretty, because it's a piece of crap, which we'll get into that after this. I'll show y'all the outside, I'll show y'all the inside, and then we'll just take y'all along the way of me and Chloe restoring this thing. So hopefully it'll be good in the next, we got 4 months to get this thing all prettied up, and hope, fingers crossed, we get it running good. If not, we're just gonna sell it up here and we'll fly. But this RV will give us the opportunity to take a nice long trip, get to see some stuff that neither one of us have seen. And although we could do it in the car, we got 2 dogs, big dogs, and it'd just be way more enjoyable in an RV, be able to take our time, don't spend money on hotels, can cook food. But I'm in it right now. I'm recording this after everything you're about to see because I didn't make an intro video, I guess. But yeah, so I hope y'all enjoy. Here she is. Kind of looks like a thumb. She ain't the prettiest thing, but she definitely needs some paint. Not bad though. Here's a good before. We've got 2 leaks. We've got one in this corner. We've got a leak in this corner. And we got a bunch of nasty mold. Great. These carpets absolutely stink. These curtains are literally hideous. This is where the table goes. It's currently right there. That goes on top there. I don't know if we're gonna leave that or not. It's kind of nice, but I don't know. We'll see what Chloe wants. These ugly colored cabinets. This thing's just all ugly. I mean, this isn't bad. It's a nice little touch, but this thing stinks. Ugly. Wasn't taken care of at all. We got nasties up here. This could probably close. Nah, we'll let air out. It stinks in here. This fridge doesn't work, of course. And I don't know why it's blue. Like, it's a 1971, so I mean, I guess blue was kind of cool back then. This is the bathroom. Maybe, if we can get in here. This is the sink, her toilet, shower head, little sink, and then some more. I don't know if that's any good or not. Guy we bought it from, oops, left all of this junk in here. Which, I mean, the TV is not bad, and some chairs aren't bad, but, I mean, it's a pretty big tarp. It's probably what he had above it. More ugly curtains. Those are 100% first thing that's gotta go. I despise those. This turns into a bed. This is like the master bedroom. This is a bunch of cleaning supplies me and Chloe already got. And some tune-up stuff, because this engine sounds like trash. I mean, give us an extra battery. This is also a bed up here. It like comes down. You can sleep up there. And then these kind of, they go flat. And that one goes flat. And then someone can lay right there. Alright, so I think I'm going to start it up so we can hear how crappy it is, like a little before, and then we'll do like an after when we get it all tuned up. I'm hoping the tune-up just solves our problem. So it's idling bad, and it's not like getting fuel, I think. But we'll start her up. Oh, and there's a hole in the muffler, so it sounds like my Camaro. Where's that? So she starts. I'm not giving it any gas right now, and it's good. That's like the first time I haven't had to give it gas and it started. I don't know if you can hear that, but she purrs. Doesn't sound too bad. Might slap the old headers on it and just call her good. It's running. You can tell it's running like that. Got the old 5.2 carbureted. Oh, she's a beaut. A little dirty, but definitely need to wash it. Our first, because there's like some gunk around the head gasket. It's like no play in that. That should be revving. Huh. It's gotta be a carburetor issue. So I'm gonna pull the fuel. I'm gonna pull the intake off, check our carburetor, see if we're getting fuel, clean up the sides. I'm pretty sure got some engine cleaner in the house, and then we'll go from there. But I then went and got some fuel system cleaner, some new spark plugs, old AC Delco, some carb cleaner, and we've got some 5W30 and a huge oil filter. It's probably the biggest oil filter I think I've ever seen. No, that's a lie. I've seen a bigger one on a tractor. Oh yeah, and we got some of this for the roof, but we'll probably get to that in another video when Chloe gets here, because she wants to do all this fun stuff with me. Engine wise, she's lost and she'll just stare at me, so I'm gonna go and do that while she's at work, and then we'll wait for her to get off. What is that? What in tarnation? It's just a lot. That's weird. Alright, anyways, sorry. Alright, we got our air box off, and here's our carburetor. It's not looking bad. Like, she's pretty dang clean. I'd eat off of it. Got tons of junk around it, so I got the old shop vac. We're gonna get after freaking vacuum all this up, and then this looks like they're blue, but there's so much junk on them. And this guy, I'm hoping there's just so much more buildup over here. I don't know. We'll vacuum and then we'll get after it. Alright, so we're going to use this gunk engine cleaner. Try not to get it in the carburetor, to see if we can clean up this bad boy. got it all cleaned up. Let's check her out. She's blue again. Not the best cleanup job, but I'm not too worried about it right now. We just need to get her running good, and then we're worried about her looking pretty. So, you can see our carburetor here. So it feels like she's not getting gas. Like she's having trouble sparking, I guess. So one way to test that is with these old carbureted engines. If you just push down. So ideally, if you do this, it's supposed to pull the throttle. But there's so much play that I kind of feel like this might have something to do with it. There's a little cotter pin in there. I don't know if you can see that. And we got this washer, and there's just like this should be revving it right now. See, when I press the brake pedal, it moves. Is this guy pulling it? Hold on, let's see that one more time. This is. So it looks like it's. We might have just flooded the engine. Let's grab our keys. Let's try and turn her over. It's so hard to film and do this. I'm just gonna stick my foot right here. We'll see. She's gonna feel it. She's running good now. Well, hot dogs, look at that. All right, we're gonna get, I want to get these spark plugs in, but God, I don't know if you can see that. See how awkwardly placed those are? It's not gonna be fun, but it needs to be done. We'll pull those out and we'll see how bad they are. As far as this thing goes, I don't know. She's just gonna be a dirty one, I reckon, because this won't come out with the shop vac. But when I put my finger in here and try and move it, look, it's just like loose pebbles. But it's just gonna get dirty. You can see the outside from here. Oh goodness, this thing's a wreck. All right, we'll get after them spark plugs. All right, we've ran into our first problem. I'm sitting here and I'm checking out these spark plugs, and this box looks awfully thick. So, crack her open. And that's I don't even know what. It doesn't even say on the box. But, get the size of this bad boy. I have a 5/8, but I'm tempted. A 5/8 spark plug socket obviously is way bigger, and it's deeper. I'm tempted to just use a normal socket because I don't want to run all the way to AutoZone again. Oh, good night. Yeah, that's a 5/8 on it. So what is this, a 3/8? Or not 3/8. Again, 3/4. Can't even tell. It's got to be a 3/4. I don't know. We'll take it to AutoZone. We'll just get a new socket. Call her good. Make it less of a headache if we do it the right way. Alright, let's head to AutoZone. Alright, so we're back in the RV. Just got back from AutoZone. It's a 13/16. 13/16. That's a big old spark plug. I guess it needs it for this big old RV. So we're going to go down in here. And let me flip this camera around. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And those run to your distributor cap. We should probably pop this bad boy open after we get these spark plugs on and
Make sure this is all good. It's looking nice. It looks like it's been replaced here recently because these wires are pretty new looking. I traced most of them. Make sure we didn't have any torn ones, ripped ones, holes in ones. I don't know if I've seen a lot where rats come in here and they chew up these distributor wires. Throws the whole thing off. So we're gonna get these new spark plugs in here and hopefully that'll help her run better. Alright, so if you've never changed spark plugs in a carbureted engine, hopefully this might help you. So you follow your distributor cap, follow the wires here. So you got this fancy old light right here on there. See this? They just pop right out. Yeah. Golly day. Good gravy, this thing's on there. Alright, just like that. So you want to look inside these. See if they're clean, a bunch of gunk. So this one's looking in there. Not too bad, actually. Yeah, this distributor cap and these wires have definitely been replaced. But if you look back in there, you'll see your spark plug right there. So what you're gonna do is you get your socket. This is hard to do with one hand. Holy cannolis. And you stick that bad boy in there. Get your ratchet. Stick around there. Good. How do y'all YouTubers do this? There we go. Are you tidy, lefty, loosey? Let's check her. Yep. Get her. Get you. Spark plug. Get her in there seated well. And once it breaks loose, these aren't super tight. If these are super tight, that's another problem. And once you get it broke, you should just be able to twist it off with your hand. This one's resistant a lot. So we'll get in here. And you'll feel it once it's off. Pull up. And there she goes. If y'all don't know what a spark plug socket is, good night. Look at that. Hold on, before we get into this, let me get it out of here. So, a way to tell how the engine is a lot in the spark plug. So if you look at your spark plug, you can see all of this. And this our motorhome only has 56,000 miles on it. So this spark plug being this bad scares me to look at the rest of this engine. Good gravy. I don't even. All the carbon buildup on this is just ridiculous. The gapping is. Hold on a second. This is different. So just my freaking luck. I got the wrong spark plugs. AutoZone failed me again. Gave them make, model, the VIN. You'd think they'd give me the right dang spark plugs. So we're gonna clean this guy back off because I stuck her in there and she got a bunch of oil on it. And we're gonna take these back, bring the old one, and compare the two to make sure I don't have to drive all the way to AutoZone again. Alright, let's stick this John back in its... Well, heck, I done lost the... Oh, there it is. Let's stick that John back in there. Seal her up. Tell him.
Got some oil in the spark plug. Oh, shucks.
Yeah, which, if you don't know, oil is not supposed to be on spark plugs. Which tells me, earlier, when we were cleaning this thing was covered, and this side wasn't. So I have reason to believe this head gasket is shot. Or the O-rings are shot, which is probably the O-rings. But I've never changed. I know there's O-rings in, like, normal injectors, but I've never done O-rings in a carbureted engine. I know this thing is full of, it's way past the full amount of oil. When I checked it before I bought it, the thing was loaded. So I know the dude loaded it with oil beforehand, before me coming and seeing it. So we're gonna go ahead and dump the oil, drain it before we throw these spark plugs in, because the problem you'll have is when you put these in with all that oil in it, they're just gonna get covered in oil. So we're gonna drain it all out, clean it all out. We'll probably pull this head off, go get some gasket. I don't know if you can get gaskets for this thing because it's so old. It's got a 13-digit VIN, not a 17. So parts for it, getting it is insanely difficult. So I'm probably just gonna get some gasket maker, call it good. It should be fine. And then we'll throw the new spark plugs in on this side. But until this oil is gone, there's no way we're putting spark plugs in this thing.
I'm trying not to give y'all any sneak peeks. So I'm recording the outro, same as intro, way later than when we filmed it. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that first video. We've done a lot since then, which we've recorded. I've got to edit and make them all YouTube videos. Still trying to get good at this editing stuff and make it decent. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that, and I love y'all.